welcome back to my channel. This is my series / segment called Spiritual Tea. This week I don't have spiritual tea, I have spiritual hot chocolate, but that's okay. This week is going to be over forgiveness, and this week's verse comes from Matthew 5:9, and it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, because they will be called the sons of God." When you have grudges in your heart, you can't really focus on Christ and sharing the gospel, and it prevents us from getting to know God, because getting to know God is like allowing Him to have your whole heart. And when you keep a piece of that, it's not that, oh, I'm giving God this much of my heart, it doesn't matter. No, like, we need to give God all of our heart. And so when we have unresolved conflict, it prohibits us from getting close to God. It also doesn't allow us to have freedom. And so we're constantly, thinking of whatever it is, or it's just kind of in the back of our mind a lot. And it's also really hard to, fulfill our purpose, which is spreading the gospel or whatever God has for you. And I first was going to talk about how we can forgive just, through our own will. But the truth is, we could do that, and there's a lot of situations where we just don't even think about forgiveness. It just comes naturally. But I want to talk about today about the situations where you don't want to forgive this person at all. You can't forgive them. There's no way on earth that you could ever forget what they did to you or forgive. I struggled with this for a long time, and last summer at camp, I was talking to one of my leaders from my church. And one of my leaders, she told me, she said, I was telling her, I was like, I can't forgive those people. I haven't found in my heart yet. I don't think I'll ever forgive them. I'll forgive everyone else, but not these people. They done me so wrong, and I still am hurting from it, and it's been years or months or whatever it was. And she said, you know what, Kaylee, I used to think the same thing, and I used to have those same thoughts. But one day God told me, you're going to have to give those to me to forgive, because you're never going to be able to forgive them, because you are human. But if you give them to me, then I'll forgive them for you, and you still have the same peace. And it takes so much strength just to give that to God and to let Him forgive them for you. And so after she told me that, as tears were just coming out of my eyes, and it was just so touching to know that, that's one thing that we forget that we can do, is that whenever something is bad is happening and we can't handle it, we don't have to handle it. We don't have to, do it ourselves. We're not alone. God can do it for us, and He will do it for us. He's happy to do it for us. So if you can't find the forgiveness in your own heart, give it to God, and He'll forgive for you. And you get the same peace, if not more peace, out of that, because God is the ultimate forgiver and the ultimate lover, and through Him we will find forgiveness and we will find love. And that's just such a powerful thing, and I continue to struggle with it all the time, but God gives me little hints, and He is constantly reminding me, hey, I'm the ultimate forgiver, give it to me, because I love you and I don't want you to have this burden. And I feel like God really wanted me to tell you all that this week. It's such a powerful thing to know that you can find forgiveness and you can have that weight lifted off your shoulders. And so my challenge this week is to challenge y'all to spend some time with God and to find the trust in God to allow Him to forgive those people for you. Hopefully next week I can get up my video sooner, but honestly I videoed this 4 or 5 times and I just didn't like it. But yeah, this is my segment, Spiritual Tea with Kaylee Flanagan and Jesus. So I'll see y'all next episode, and I hope you have a blessed week.